Hey guys, Matt here from iTech224. Today Apple announced their new iPad and new Apple TV. Stay tuned for details. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Follow me on Twitter at Gonzo3303, add me to Google+, and Facebook. Those links will be down below in the description box. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So the keynote today was full of a lot of incremental updates, nothing major, nothing revolutionary, but it was full of updates that are really going to help the line and push it forward. So they started off by talking about the Apple TV. They released a new one, same form factor, same everything, but we have 1080p resolution, an A5 chip, and a whole new interface. The new interface looks really good. We have app icons that you can go ahead and click on, and it just works better than the lists and looks a lot better. Great thing is that it's staying at the $99 price point, which is a great price point for a device like this. It is going to be released March 16th and you can pre-order it today. Then they talked about Siri. Siri is now coming to Japan as part of iOS 5.1, which you can all download today for your iPhone, iPad, or iPod. Then they went ahead and talked about the new iPad. We are all waiting for a new name, but it is just called iPad. No iPad 2S, no iPad 3, no iPad HD, just iPad. Now from everything they updated, this is pretty much just an iPad 2S upgrade, but it is full of a lot of cool features that definitely make the iPad better. So it's the same form factor, it is a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier. It's about 500 grams heavier and about a millimeter thicker, so nothing major. We now have the new retina display, which looks to be amazing. It's higher than 1080p quality, a million pixels more than 1080p, and it's just going to be beautiful. It is IPS display, but unfortunately it's not 4K, so it's just the whole iPad is worthless now. If we didn't have 4K, what's the point? Just kidding guys, but the iPad Retina display looks to be amazing. It's going to have better saturation and it's just going to have better colors and everything. Just remember how looking at the 3GS to the 4 was just mind-blowing. This is, I'm pretty sure, how the iPad 2 to the iPad is going to look. We also have the A5X processor, which is dual-core, and we also have quad-core graphics, which is going to be great. We're going to have really smooth video and gaming, and everything's just going to look really nice. They demoed off a few games, and of course Infinity Blade was there. They also had a flying jet game, which is really cool, and the graphics just look to be amazing. We also have a new camera. It's 5 megapixels with all the goodies that the 4S has. So we have backside illuminated sensor, we also have shake reduction, we have low light noise reduction, we have face detection. So all the stuff that the 4S has is now on the iPad 2 with a 5 megapixel camera and 1080p recording video. So it looks very nice, and maybe some people might actually use the camera now. We also have voice dictation. We don't have Siri for whatever reason, but we have dictation, so you can go ahead and talk and it'll write it out for you. Still not sure why they didn't introduce Siri, but hopefully that's something that they're going to blow us away with in some point in the near future. But no Siri for now, but we do have voice dictation. Another rumor was that we're going to have 4G LTE, and they confirmed this. We do have 4G LTE on AT&T and Verizon. So we're going to have blazing speeds when we're not on Wi-Fi. There's also a 3G world-capable device, so we can take it anywhere, and if there's 3G, we'll be able to connect to it. And you have 4G here in the United States, and also on a few other carriers around the world. Now what's amazing about all these announcements is that we still have 10-hour battery life. Apple really strives to have the best battery life we can possibly have in these devices. And 10 hours for what we have now, a Retina display, quad-core graphics, and LTE is just amazing. If you're on LTE, it's going to be 9 hours, but that's still amazing and blows all the competition out of the water. Also, another cool thing is that it's the same price point. So it starts at $499 and worked its way up. So you're getting all these cool features for a pretty reasonable price compared to the competition. And that's pretty much all they announced for the new iPad. Just a very incremental update. No major redesign, no major innovations, but it's definitely a really good update for what we had before. Like the Apple TV, it's going to be available March 16th and you can pre-order it today. Another cool thing is that if you're looking into getting an iPad and you don't really care about the features, you just want an iPad that you can use, the iPad 2 is now $100 cheaper, so you can get one starting at $399, which is a very, very good deal. So if you're looking into that, I definitely recommend doing it. Then Apple went ahead and talked about some of the apps they have in the iLife suite and iWork. So iWork is now HD, of course, and we have 3D charts and graphs, which is something that's pretty cool, I guess. I would never use it, but for some people, that's awesome. They also updated iMovie, so now we have some more advanced controls and we can make trailers right from the app. GarageBand was also updated with a cool feature called Jam Session, which allows 4 people on other iOS devices to start playing and it all records to the same track, which is something that's pretty cool. I want to try it out. Now they completed the iLife suite by adding iPhoto for iPad. It's $4.99 available in the App Store, and it gives you the ability to browse and share your photos in a very easy and powerful way. Also allows you to edit your photos like saturation and contrast right there, and you can export it out to your favorite social networks. And what I like is that it supports up to 19 megapixel pictures, which is very good. So you can get your full resolution pictures on the iPad, and for some you don't even need a computer anymore. So that's pretty much it for Apple's keynote today. Again, like I said, nothing major, nothing revolutionary. They didn't even add Siri to the iPad, so some people might be disappointed. I'm not. I think it's a pretty solid update, and it's definitely worth it, especially if you don't have an iPad. This is definitely a good time to jump on getting an iPad, whether it be an iPad 2 or the new iPad. So, the iPad available March 16th, Apple TV available March 16th. You can go ahead and download iOS 5.1 today. So I want to leave you with one last question, and that is, how do you think Tim Cook did at his keynote today? If you haven't watched the video, you can click below in the description box and see it there, and let me know what you think about his performance. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like on this video. Follow me on Twitter at Gonzo3303, add me on Google Plus and Facebook. All those links will be down below as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.